Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Grimrock. So we're here on the 7th floor in the ancient chambers at the moment. Now, last time I forgot about something, just one little thing. And I'm just going to go back for a second. Now I know I can't do it yet, but I'm going to show you guys anyway, just for those of you that might not know it. Now do you remember when I was falling down into the pits, I found a note that said, I think it was westmost. I'm not sure if I still have it on me. Westmost, yes. Okay. I've been thinking about this since I last did a recording of this, and it's come to me as to what it was. I was technically correct. I was just wrong on where it was. I sort of said it was the wrong platform, and we're just going to jump down into it now. I remember what's down there, and I remember I wasn't able to do it before, so the chances are I'm not going to be able to do it right now. I'll probably end up having to come back up here and do it another time. And basically, if you look in statistics here, there's 7 treasures to be found. And I think one of the treasures are down there. I'm not 100% sure. Can't quite remember 100%, but oh, there's a crab. Oh no, it's a snail. I thought it was one of the crabs. I can't remember 100%, but I think that's what's down there anyway. Let's see, just into that, and the problem is that it's very, very difficult because you've got a fucking giant crab down there. So I'm just going to do this very, very quickly. I know this is going to delay progress for a minute, but it's cool. I don't mind. I hope you guys don't mind either, but, you know. Also, I went ahead and I downloaded the... Remember I was telling you, I think it was either in the first or second part to this Let's Play, I was telling you about the Master Quest, which is a custom dungeon, which is basically a very much improved one of this. Technically, it is this dungeon, but it's been highly modified in nearly every way. And people are basically calling it Grimrock 1.5, we're calling it Grimrock on steroids. Or I kind of go with my one, which would be Arnie Grimrock, or Grimrock Schwarzenegger is more what I'd sort of name it. But I took literally a 5-minute look at it just to see, and look, I haven't even finished the first floor of it. You know, I literally just imported my party for 5 minutes just to make sure that it was working okay and everything, because I'm not generally someone that plays mods. I actually don't use mods generally. I've used a couple, you know, with some games over the years, but I haven't really ever been a big mod user. I used a few for, you know, for Morrowind, and I used a few for Oblivion, alright, but that was about as far as I ever went with mods. I never really went any further than that with mods. And there was another game I used a few for, which was called it's a little game that was kind of independently. Oh shit! I'm in the corner now, aren't I? That it was one of these independent games back in the 90s, made by just this one guy and his family. It's called Think Smallwood. I don't know if anybody ever found it and played it, but it was made free about a year after its release, and I actually downloaded it and I recently just downloaded the, well, no, not that recent, but about 6 months ago I downloaded the HD version of it as well. I used a couple of mods in that, like, you know, custom stories and things like that, but not very many. So I kind of want to get back into mods because there are extremely talented modders out there. I mean, like, there's people out there that make mods, and they should be in the gaming industry. They literally should be in the gaming industry because they're that bloody good. Right, let me see for a second here. Right, I want to increase my vitality a bit, and I'll increase my sword. Right, so I'm going to rest here for a second. Now, remember I said it was that one. It's not that one. It's actually that one. I remember it very, 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 very well. Now, as I said, I'm not going to be able to survive this, but you know, I'm just going to show you anyway. I'll probably end up coming back a good bit into. I don't know how many levels are in the game. I was told by my friends who are big fans of this, it's not a very long game. I think one of them told me there was about something like, I think he said 11 floors. I don't know. It's between 11 and 13 anyway, I think. But as I said, I never got to the end of this. I genuinely don't know. As you can see from the autosave there, it's I'm not sure it's been wiped out because I hit the lifestone out. It autosaves as soon as you go into the custom dungeon of the Master Quest dungeon. Now you fall down here anyway, and you get stuck here with this thing. And the problem is that you have no room to move. Golden Grave. Now, I might be able to just about craft this one out, but after that last one, but I'm not being too hopeful. I didn't think I would. I'm gonna give it one more shot because I got backed into a corner against the crab there a couple of minutes ago, so I want to try it once more. Otherwise, I'm gonna stop talking there because the music would have overpowered my voice. But anyway, back to mods for a second. As I said, I did try it out just for the first couple of minutes. And I have to say I was very impressed from the very get-go. Oh, Jesus Christ. As if I need this. I'm gonna survive this anyway. Right, I'm just gonna leave that and I'm gonna come back to mods for a minute. As I said, there are some extremely talented modders out there, and in truth, they should be they should be doing level design and things like this because they do fantastic work. And from what I've seen of Master Quest, they've really gone all out. They really have. Like even the first level shows better design than the game itself. Like the very get-go, there's a part, like, you know, when you first start off, if you remember in accordance to the intro, you're thrown down into this hole, and that's how you end up in Grimrock. So the game actually starts you off like that, as though you're falling in, and you actually get hurt from the fall, like you fucking should. I hear a fire guy, and I think it's absolutely brilliantly done. It torches remain out of my grasp. I try to reach them, but the light this shine plays tricks on me. Okay, that means that we have to kind of stay in the dark. We can't go into the light because it'll just send us back to the start. And let's go to Fireball, Spellcraft Darkness, which is, I'm not 100% sure. Honestly, I do remember this. I got around it pretty well. Sorry, the frames per second is dropping considerably here on me for a minute. I think it's just because there's a lot of light. Okay, that's just a shitload of food. I'm gonna leave it down here for the minute. I will come back to it. What do we have here? But fuck. But yeah, from what I've seen, like, things have moved around a bit. They have moved around a bit from what I have noticed. Like, things are not the same in any shape or form. Most of the corridors are the same, with a couple of adjustments to them. But overall, I'm highly impressed with the mod. It's already looking better than than the game itself. Where the hell am I? Ah, these are the shits again. It's been a while since I've been across them. Huh. Throwing axes, crossbow quarrels, molly jerky. Was there any point in coming here at all? So yeah, I'm not going to play any further into Master Quest. I'm going to wait until after I've done Grimrock and after I've done RPG season, and then I'm just gonna drop this bow and all its arrows, I think. Yeah, I mean, I don't use them anymore. Okay, so I found a secret anyway, and yeah, I'm going to do it because, as I said, I don't like this game very much. I'm not a huge fan of it or anything like that, and I'm quite openly spoken about that too. I don't, you know, I'm not shy to say it. I'm gonna give that to him because his cooldown is quite high when it comes to that weapon. Yeah, I just, you know, I'm not going to go into it again. I've kind of moaned about it enough in this Let's Play. I'll go more into it when it comes to me doing a review, but you know, so far I'm really starting, well, upon looking at that mod and basically briefly playing it, as I said, it seems better already than this. I find that the level design in this is boring. I don't like the level design. It's just very, you know, there wasn't a lot of imagination put into it, in my opinion. Bastard, get out of the way. Okay then, so he's gonna play like this, is he? Well, you can equip your torch again. I do want him to come across, but I don't know if he will. Aha, now he's coming across. It's just so that I could get at him properly. I'll get him. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to playing that mod because, as I've said before, I'd really love to, you know, get into this game, but I'm just, it's just not proven that efficient with me. It doesn't seem to be. I'm finding it very, very hard to like the game, and trust me, I am trying my damn right hardest to like this game in every way that I can. But it's just it ain't happening very easily, and it's kind of frustrating because, you know, it's one of them games that I really enjoy. You know, the genre I enjoy. And like I said, I have played, you know, I've played the old school games. I've played the likes of sorry, I'm going a bit fucking brain dead here. I've played the likes of Eye the Beholder. I've played Black Crypt. I do like this type of game, this genre. So it's nothing to do with that I don't like it. It's just, I just think that it was poorly done on Almost Human's part. But the modders, from what I've seen, the modders seem to be doing some great jobs. There's some great modders out there, and this Master Quest is exciting. It really is exciting me quite a lot. Oh my lord. I have to admit, I am quite excited about trying out this mod, because it looks fantastic, even from what I have seen of it thus far. It really is genuinely looking really, really good. So I'm really excited to try it out, because, as I said, I really want to like this game, but it's not going to happen. This is about my third time trying to like this game, and it's just not happening. So maybe this mod might change my opinion on it after all. Might make it feel as though it was worth the money that I spent on it. Because I don't think the game's going to do it on its own somehow. The frame rate is unusually low here, I don't know why. But I'm not going to worry about it, I'm still out to manage anyway. So yeah, I'm going to... As I said, this mod is kind of the last chance that I'm giving this for me to like it, and I think it's the only way that I am going to actually like the game. So yeah, I'm all for it. I'm literally all for it. I'm really looking forward to doing it. It won't be. It'll be after RPG season by the time I get to it. Okay, I better run back to the life stone and resurrect myself. There we go. Now I have to go back this way. And yeah, it'll be after RPG season anyway. It'll probably be March, something like that, when I do it. And if I do indeed enjoy the mod, I might even do more, because there is a lot of them out there. There's a huge amount of them on the Steam Workshop. There's hundreds and hundreds, probably in the thousands of custom dungeons. So I might end up doing some more. I'm not going to do the sort of half-built ones. I saw there was one half-built one there that was they're trying to replicate the first Eye of the Beholder, and it'll be a fantastic mod when it's done, but I think they've only got the first couple of floors done, so I'm not going to do ones like that. I'm only going to do complete mods. That's it. If I do get into the scene of doing mods for this game, but it all depends on if I enjoy Master Quest or not. And as I said, Master Quest is kind of Master Quest is the last chance I'm giving Grimrock for me to like it, because, well, I'm never gonna like Grimrock itself. It's gonna be the mod that I like. Now, let me see here for a second. I'm getting a tad bit confuzzled. Ah, yes. Sorry, I'm talking away here, and I'm not actually concentrating properly. Where's that darkness spell? Might help me out here. It was that and that, wasn't it? Right, that's it. So yeah, if I do end up enjoying Master Quest, I will indeed come back and I will do more. But only if I do enjoy Master Quest, which is kind of asking me a lot, but, well, you guys aren't asking me to do it. I'm asking myself to do it. But yeah, I'm kind of asking myself a lot by doing this. But I wanted to make it feel that it was worth my purchase, and I wanted to feel as though I was happy with my purchase. And unfortunately, if the game isn't going to do it itself, I'm going to have to try and now, I was told about some of the great mods that are on the community. There's one guy I know online, and he quite enjoys Grimrock. He said he enjoys Grimrock. You know, I spoke to him about my quarrels with it, and he said, well, that's fair enough. He says, but you should check out the mods that people do, the community dungeons and that. He says they can actually be better than Grimrock itself. And I was a bit hesitant at first, because I was kind of like, I don't really want to waste any more time than I already have on Grimrock. But he said just do it, and you know, just give it a chance. If you don't, you don't. If you do, you do. So yeah, I went and I downloaded Master Quest anyway, and sure enough, if I like it, I like it, and if I do like it, I'm going to maybe do a couple more mods and see how we go. But what's this? Diviner's Cloak. Energy regeneration with plus 20% food consumption. That's a pretty damn good cloak. Okay, let's go in here as well. This should be where the key is. There's guys nearby. Those fire guys. There's two holes here, but I'm not feeling too confident about going into them. But so yeah, I'm going to try out a couple of mods if I like Master Quest. So yeah, it'll be. I'm looking forward to trying it out, because so far I'm pretty impressed with it from what few minutes I have spent doing it. I think the most I spent was about 5 minutes on the first floor, and so far I'm liking the look of it. Everything's supposed to be improved, from the actual game to the dungeon to the puzzles. Everything is supposed to be improved in every way, apparently. So I'm just gonna go with that and see. I'm taking a dive here. I'm not quite sure what to expect. The bracelet of Tyrant. 20 or 15% faster cooldown. Well, I'll tell you what would be handy. Is to have his cooldown even lower than it already is. Because he's pretty quick at casting spells, so to have him blasting even quicker again would be pretty awesome. But I can't put it on him because he's already got that bracelet on, so. Okay, so that's brought me back up here. So what about if I was to fall down the other one? Of course, always say before you fall down that pit. Okay, that brings us to the other side of it, like I thought was probably the case. Doesn't seem to be anything on the other side. It seems pretty empty. Yeah. Right, okay, so level 8's called the Vault. That's sounding familiar. I think that's about as far as I've gotten. I don't think I've gotten any further than that. I'm not 100% sure. I'll know as we go along anyway exactly how far I had gotten. Okay, just making sure. I don't like hearing them guys shuffling around because they're extremely powerful. If they block me off, I'm in trouble every time. Like that. Got me that time. Okay. I knew that was gonna happen. I fucking knew it. God damn it. It's very annoying when that happens. Right, I know that there's another one of these gits around here somewhere. Just not showing his face right now. Okay, so I've been... I wonder what these are all about. I wonder is there a reason for them. There we go. See, I can do it. I can kill them with relative ease if I get a good enough hit on them. But I need to get a good round of hits on them in order to do that. And that's not always easy. Knew he'd be back. The respawns in this is weird. It really is. The respawns are very weird in this. I'm hoping he'll come down, but he probably won't. Okay, there's no way I'm gonna get back up to him without getting blasted. So, it seems like he's coming down. Wow, that worked. Okay. Could really do it getting him into heavy armor. So that's what I'm going to plan on doing. Now, how are we doing for time? Just gone over. I've probably gone around half an hour now. So I don't want to. I went a little bit way over time when it came to first episode. Aha. Now I see what these are all about. I'm gonna have to move like that. That gets closed like that. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I know there's more fire guys around. Let me see for a second. I know there's probably not going to be anything down here, but I'm going to go with it. No, I don't think so. Just bring it back over to the right hand side again. Okay, I'm just going to rest very quickly. I needed to rest anyway, so it didn't matter whether I fell down the hole or not. Okay, what do we have here? They keep all the machinery and mechanisms working in the dungeon. All but one that sits in the tunnels below. It needs to be repaired so we can leave this place. Only a little bit further. Okay. Suppose it's the first time I've rested on this floor. Come on. Sometimes it takes a while for these guys to rest. But the more I kind of play, the more I do like the combat. I must say that the magic's, as I said, it's a little bit. I'm not quite sure if I like the whole runes thing here, but I don't mind it. The melee combat is, you know, I know I said it's a little bit clunky at one time, but the more I play, the more I kind of like it. I'm sort of feeling it. I'm liking the melee a bit more as I go along. So yeah, I have to say I am. Like, you know, I'm enjoying myself doing a let's play this, but I'm not enjoying the game itself as such. If you get what I mean, I'm liking the fact that I'm doing a let's play of it, and I'm highly enjoying myself doing a let's play of it, but it's not making me like the game more than it's not making me like the game. So that's why I went and got myself master quests. Basically give one last chance for me to at least make this to a degree. I'm gonna have to get him sorted out in a minute, because he's been diseased. Don't worry guys, he hasn't got leprosy or anything, you don't have to go running. He's just feeling a bit poorly, that's all. Okay. More slimes. I fucking hate slimes, they're just a nuisance. To be honest with you, that's all they are, a bloody nuisance. Come on. There we go. Is he leveled up yet? He has. I don't have. He's leveling up the quickest because of that necklace I gave him. It increases his level up by 20%. So, but again, there's a particular reason I gave him that. Kind of thinking of swapping for long for someone else because okay, right, maybe I should head back to the Lifestone, get myself cured. Yeah, I think that might be a good idea. I know it might mean that those guys will respawn here again, those bloody fire dudes. I'm not sure the names of them. I never read the manual, if there is one. I never actually read the manual. Oh yeah, now he's back to himself, of course. Well, he's not. He'll be a while, yeah. Why isn't there a goddamn lifestone down here? I have to keep running back up here. Bloody cat. Right, so we need to head down here again and go back to where we were. And I think I'm gonna wipe out the rest of the slimes in that room, and then I'm gonna have to call it an end to this part, because otherwise we're gonna go way over time. And I actually did that in the first part of this Let's Play. I went to 15 minutes by accident. I'm not one that, you know, worries about time or anything like that. I'd rather, when I do a Let's Play, I like to stop at an appropriate time as opposed to how long I have been going. I'd rather, like, you know, like with Grimrock here, I like to sort of stop halfway. Like, you know, at the start of this floor and then halfway through the floor, and I want to stop there, and then that way in the next part I stop at the start of the next floor. That's the way I kind of like to do it. It's kind of the same with any of my Let's Plays. I try to stop and start at the most appropriate times, as opposed to just not really having any rhythm at all. Come on. So I am gonna stop now in a second. I mean, doing longer Let's Plays isn't really a problem anymore, because YouTube has that feature now, and if it's a case that you can't watch all of a video, you can just close the window, and next time you go back to that video, as long as you don't delete your internet history, your browser history, it'll just start off exactly from where you left off. So it makes it a lot more easier. One of the guys that started using that feature for his videos more than anything was probably Cryotic, when he started doing daily live streams. He's one of the bigger Let's Players. He's a very, very, very good Let's Player. He's probably the only very big one that doesn't use facecam. Unlike a lot of them use, like PewDiePie, Markiplier, they all use facecam. Cryotic doesn't, Manga Minx doesn't either. But, or RPG Minx, as I think she's known as now. Do I have no food on me whatsoever now? Because that would be just about fucking typical. But yeah, he's one of them that doesn't use it. Resistance to fire, now that is handy. Who has the lowest resistance to fire? Does he have a necklace of any? Oh yeah, he does. He's got that one. He's got more health though. I don't know what to do. I think I'll give it to him. I don't think this doesn't really do anything. It's just there for the sake of being there. Now what was I saying? I know I was going on about Cryotic. Yeah. Anyway, he used that feature of YouTube because he was basically doing live streams daily for about 2 hours a pop. I think it was 2 to 3 hours a pop. I don't know if he still does it. The last time I looked, he was doing Parasite Eve, and basically, like, you know, he wouldn't expect you to sit there for 2 hours straight watching a video. Like, that'd be pretty hardcore dedication. But it just allows you just to close the window and then come back to it, say, the next day or later that night or whatever, and it'll start off exactly from where you left off. So that's why I kind of don't mind going over the 20-minute mark, and I like to stop at as appropriate positioning as possible, which is probably here for me now, because there's a life stone here. It's just after auto saving as well, but I'm still gonna save this one. Yeah, we're looking pretty good to finishing this floor anyway. I don't think there's an awful lot more to do in it, and then we'll move on to the next one. And we're well on our way getting through here. Oh! There we go again. I do like that, actually. I think that is done fantastically. I have to admit, that is fantastic, the way that they've actually got that so well done, from the shaking of the screen to the sound effects. It's fucking brilliant. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope that you've enjoyed the video, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Thank you, and have fun.